So you got one of the biggest songs popping on TikTok, Instagram, Self-Love, man.
Crazy right now.
Tell me how that came about, man.
Man, whew. So the origin of that story, you know what I mean, I was tapping into R&B, and you know, a lot of my fans was like, hey man, we want an R&B album. We know you make, you know, certain songs that cross over, but when we gonna get a full R&B project? So I came up with this EP called Out of Body Experience, and Self-Love was one of the records. I was like, man, how could I tap into like the sexiness of it? Like, one of my creative directors around me, she was like, you know, you should do a song about women having sex with themselves. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like masturbating, pretty much.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get to the root of the song.
Okay.
And, you know, me being a creative writer, I'm like, okay, how can I spin that though? I don't want it just to be about sex. How can I give it like another meaning, like a real meaning that could touch people? So it's like self-love as in mentally and physically. So, man, me and Nevaeh we had just kind of like interacted on Instagram, and I was like, man, I got a record for you. You perfect. You know what I mean? I'm a big fan of Jasmine Sullivan. She gives me those vibes at times. So I told my producer, I locked in with him. We came up with a couple acoustic joints, and then, man, I sent it to Nevaeh. She was like, I'm down to do it. Before, I think I gave her the idea, and then I had also wrote down the idea, but it wasn't complete. So
okay.
We got to the studio, man. I already had the hook written. We kind of figured out between me and her how we would sing the melodies. She killed it. Like, we knocked it out in like 30 minutes. And then, man, I knew it was so special. I was like, I'm not about to write on the spot my verse. I was like, I'm going to come back and touch on it and give my perspective on, okay, I see a woman starting to love herself. And it just came together. We released it last Valentine's, 2021, and it got popping, let's say 11 months later. Like, you know, it took a while for it to resonate with the people.
Yeah.
And now it's just doing, you know, what it's doing. I think it's just perfect timing. Like, you know, I think people dealing with a lot of, like, you know, behind closed doors mental stuff and not really having true love, and you know what I mean? So I think it's just a timing thing as far as why the record got popping.
Yeah. How did you find Nevaeh? Was she already out there singing, or what was she doing?
In the city, a lot of people know Nevaeh as Miss Texas. And so honestly,
like the pageant type Miss Texas, or that's just
no. That was just the name she was going by originally.
Okay.
But she found me. Like,
really?
Yeah, she followed me one day on Instagram. And I'm like, man, who is this famous chick? You know what I mean? I mean, I knew of her, but I didn't know if she was in Dallas. You know, I just knew the name. So I was like, why she follow little old me? That's how I'm thinking of it. And then I'm watching her story. She posted my record Corner Pocket. I'm like, oh shit, let me reach out to her, like, you know what I'm saying? Because this needs to happen.
Yeah,
and she was like, yeah, she down, and she solid people too as well. So we knocked it out. And she don't work with a lot of people.
Man, I could tell she real reserved, and she don't even put her comments on her Instagram. Like, hey, how you get a hold of her? How you talk to her?
Right, so I be telling, man, turn them comments on. You know what I mean? Get them engagements up.
Yeah.
But that's who she is. She feel like she don't have to.
Man, when I tell you she was the perfect version or perfect person to be on that song.
I agree.
Man, because when I was doing my research just to look up, just to get some background on you, I seen some people doing some covers.
Yeah. Terrible, right?
Man,
terrible.
I was like, nah, this ain't it. I can't listen to this version.
I'm out here reporting covers every day. Like, nah, you ain't finna butcher my song.
Yeah.
Man, and so originally you say she was a perfect voice. Originally we both were supposed to sing the hook. So you hear me singing on it too in like a YouTube video I got. But I took my voice out there. I was like, nah, I can't keep up with her. So, you know what I'm saying? So she killed it.
Man, I got a treatment for you.
Okay.
Like, I know you already got the video for the self-love video.
Right, but we haven't shot the official.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is my pitch for the treatment, right? For the self-love video.
I'm all ears.
I see it as a 3-part type thing, right? A 3-part series, right?
Okay.
Not a 3-part series, but all in the same video, right? With the first part is with Nevaeh singing. The first beginning part is a woman like in a studio loft apartment, doing some yoga, waking up. She's meditating in the morning. You know what I mean? That whole self-love thing. Cooking herself some breakfast, getting ready for the day. And then right when your verse come on, I feel like that's the second. I don't know why I feel like it's the second verse on the song. But when your verse come on, is you walking in the house with a little girl like your daughter, and what you rapping is you telling her like you the crown, you set the standards, and you just talking to your daughter like a little girl, like a father daughter type thing.
Gotcha.
And then the third part where both of y'all are singing on it, it's like a nightlife scene where Nevaeh and her homegirl is coming out of like a restaurant, and you and your boys are walking into the restaurant, and y'all
got hired this man,
and y'all catch eyes, and then that's when both of y'all start singing the hook, and it's like a kind of romantic thing. Like that's my pitch, because that's what I was seeing when I was listening to the song.
Okay,
I was like, yo, this is. I know. Once I did the research, I heard what the meaning was, but I was like, this got bigger legs.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure. A lot of the fans don't even know where my head was when I wrote the record, but it's cool. That's how you know God's speaking through me. You know what I'm saying, to deliver a bigger message. But back to your idea, love it. You know what I'm saying. you touched on some things I'm going to definitely touch on in the video. I don't want to drop my concept for it just yet, because it is going to get shot.
Okay.
But I take it in consideration.
Sure. Please do, man. And it's all free. You know what I mean? It's all free. No charge. You know what I'm saying?
No creative director, Dante tapping in.
Absolutely. Thank you for tapping in with us. In order to see more clips like this, check out this video here or check out this one here.